Hello guys, today we will discuss about amazing and interesting history of Russia. Okay guys, the history of Russia begins with the histories of East Slavs. The traditional start date of specifically Russian history and the establishment of Rus state in the north in 862 ruled by Varangians. Starea, Ladoga and Novgorod became the first major cities of new union of a migrant from Scandinavia with the slaves and pens. In 1882, Prince Ulrich of Novgorod seized Kiev, thereby uniting the northern and southern lands of Eastern Slavs under one authority. After the 13th century, Moscow became a political and cultural magnet for unification of Russian land. By the end of 15th century, many of the petty principalities around Moscow had been united with Grand Duchy of Moscow. The Grand Duchy stopped paying tribute to the Mongols in 480 1480 and took full control of its own sovereign under Ivan the Great, who began styling himself Ivan the Terrible, the grandson of Ivan the Great, transformed the Grand Duchy of Moscow into the Tsardom of Russia in 1547. On the other hand, we can discuss about the Russia Pacts. Russia Pacts is about Russia. Text about Russia. Official name Russia Federation. Russian Federation. Form of government Federation. Capital Moscow. Official language Russian. Money ruble. Area 17,000 lake square per kilometer. Major mountain range Urali Alte. Major rivers Amur, Irtysh, Lena, Obi and Olga and Yenisei. Russian flag. Map of Russia. Russian geography and landscape. As the world's largest country, Russia occupies one-tenth of all land on Earth. It spans 11 time zones across two continents, Europe and Asia, and has shores on three oceans: the Atlantic, Pacific, and Arctic Ocean. Russian landscape varies from sandy and frozen desert, tall mountains to giant marshes. Much of Russia is made of rolling trees, treeless, treeless plain called steppes. The region of Siberia, which occupies three-quarters of Russia, is dominated by sprawling pine forests called taigas. Russia has around 1 lakh rivers, including some of the longest and most powerful in the world. It also has many lakes, including Ladoga and Onega, Europe's two largest lakes, and Lake Baikal, which contains more water than any other lakes on Earth. Russia's wildlife and nature. As Russia is so huge, it's no surprise that its incredible country is home to a large number of ecosystems and different species. Its forests, steppes, and tundras provide habitat for many rare animals, including Asiatic black bears, snow leopard, polar bears, and small reptile-like mammals called pikas. Russia's first national parks were set up in the 19th century, but decades of unregulated population have taken a toll on many of the country's wildlife. To help protect and restore the country's nature beauty, strict nature reserves have been established known as Zapovedniks. Zapovedniks. Russia's most famous animal species The Siberian tiger, the largest cat in the world, indigenous to the forest of eastern Eurasia, these endangered giants can grow to over 3 meters long and weigh up to 300 kg. How they are big cat.